Hello there and welcome to my latest video where today, in honor of Rhythm Heaven Reanimated collab, we're making the dumplings from Munchy in real life. But before we get started, I just want to let you know that around 80% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so if you feel like it, just please like and subscribe. It really does help me out quite a lot, and if you want to, you can always unsubscribe and unlike later. But yeah, getting on with what we actually came here for, Munchy dumplings actually aren't even dumplings. In fact, there's something known as manju in the Japanese version, which apparently is like bread from what I researched. Kind of, not really. I mean, I made it and I ate it. It doesn't taste like any bread I ever had in my life, but yeah. Either way, we're going to be making it, but before we do that, let's just make the filling. So starting off, get 200 grams of butter beans, open it up, and oh my god, that is actually disgusting. I mean, holy flip. The stench of those beans is literally the worst smelling thing I've ever had the displeasure of smelling in my entire life. I'm not even joking, I'm serious, that is horrifying. But if you can get over the smell of that, start to remove the skins of each bean. Put them in a pot, and once done, cover the beans with water and boil until the beans become soft enough to crush with just your fingers. If a foam starts to form over the top, just replace the water. Either way, once soft enough, drain the beans, leaving just a little bit of water left. And then shovel the drained beans you have through a sieve. Use a wooden spoon if you have to, just get it through there. What it does is it creates a paste of sauce from the beans. Somehow they actually do all fit through the sieve, just try your best. Really grind them beans into the sieve if you have to. Then add in about 125 grams of sugar into your sieved bean and 3 grams of salt. Mix it well over a high heat for around 15 minutes and then you're done. Or rather, you should be done. Mine looks and tastes horrible. I probably made a mistake using pre-cooked beans and I've most likely overcooked it just a little bit. So I'm just going to use some pre-made bean paste, specifically red bean paste. Apparently it's made from Azuki beans. I'll be honest, I'm not too knowledgeable on what different beans do what, but what I do know is that this stuff is so hard to come by. Like, it took me about 2 weeks to get this stuff. So yeah, only attempt this recipe if you got a lot of patience. But yes, let's get started with actually guessing this bread. Start by creating a flour mix. To do this, just mix 115 grams of plain flour with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Then dissolve 80 grams of brown sugar with 4 tablespoons of water over a medium heat. Then wet your hands a little bit and create some balls of red bean paste. Then get half a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of water. Mix it together and then put it in your sugar mix, and then add in the flour we made earlier as well. Then, you guessed it, we're mixing it all together. Doing this creates a dough that I'm gonna dub as the less sticky than you would originally think dough. Anyway, start doing what we always do on this channel because I'm basically the internet baker boy, and knead this lad until we get smooth texture. And then from there, we start to form our dumplings. Obviously there are 3 types in the game, being white, red and green. Now I don't have any white food coloring, so I just decided to leave this first batch as a plain one. Anyways, to make your dumpling, all you gotta do is you gotta cut your dough into 3 parts, 1 part for each dumpling type, and then from there come down into even smaller pieces and flatten them down into little circles. Place a bean ball in the center and then pinch the tops up to close the dumpling. Do the same with other parts, however for one roll it around in red food dye and the other roll it around in matcha powder. That will give it a green tea taste because, it's matcha. You could probably mix in the food dye or the matcha powder into the actual dough part itself. I just prefer to do it like this, but it's your food, in the end it's up to you. Now the final step is to place these dough balls that are unsuitable to be eaten with pizza onto parchment paper squares and then place them in a steamer that I know you don't own. So don't worry, we got a workaround. What you gotta do is you gotta get some water in a saucepan, put a bowl over it, then put in your dumplings, and then finally cover it with a damp towel. This will be your makeshift steamer, but yeah, just steam it one type at a time at a high heat for about 15 minutes and then you're done. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I thought these tasted pretty naff, but then my brother said he loved them. So I think it's probably an acquired taste, but for me the matcha one was the best one. But yeah, other than me telling you to join my Discord and subscribe onto today's featured channels, and we got a lot. I think you guys have probably underestimated how much I love Rhythm Heaven, so let's kick it off by telling you to watch the Reanimated collab. This is straight up a masterpiece of a video and quite possibly the best video I've actually seen uploaded onto this site this entire year. It's a celebration of everything this series has to offer, and if you want to see some amazing crossovers, then check out Rhythm Demasi by CaseyAnimates, or in my personal opinion, the best Rhythm Heaven crossover. Any of the amazing Rhythm Fortress videos. Seriously, they're so good. I cannot describe how much I love these. But onto specific people, check out my boy SilverLinkYT and Angry Tapper. These two get it. Like, I mean, they actually understand how to make a remix in their games. They're custom remixes, if you couldn't already tell. And honestly, I love Angry Tapper's Party Party remix. It's probably the best custom remix I've ever seen. But Silver's got some amazing visuals, I'm not gonna lie. Finally, I just want to give a huge shout out to my main man Glitchy. He helped me choose the topic for this video and listen to my rants about beans for far too long to not at least get some sort of recognition in this video. Please, if you're gonna subscribe to anyone, subscribe to him. Anyways, that's the video. Please join my Discord, subscribe, like the video. That's basically it. See you later.